Please join me in our gathering song. You are welcome here, wherever you're going to, wherever you're coming from. You are welcome here. You are welcome here, wherever you're going to, wherever you're coming from. You are welcome here, 'cause it's a house of love, a house of hope and dreams. It's a house of love. You are welcome here, 'cause it's a house of love, a house of hope and dreams. It's a house of love, and you are welcome here. Y ahora en español. Bienvenido aquí, no quiere que vayas tú, no quiere que vengas hoy. Bienvenido aquí, bienvenido aquí, no quiere que vayas tú, no quiere que vengas hoy. Bienvenido aquí, a este lugar de amor, de sueños e ilusión, a este lugar de amor. Bienvenido aquí, si es un lugar de amor, de sueños e ilusión, a este lugar de amor. Bienvenido aquí. Welcome.
Good morning. In this time of celebrations, I'd like to wish everyone Happy Pride Month. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day. And happy summer solstice. Welcome to Chalice Unitarian Universalist Congregation. We are a community of diverse beliefs and experiences, nurturing the liberal religious spirit and united by our desire to grow in love and in service. Whoever you are, whomever you love, whatever your life's journey, you are welcome here. Whether you gather with us every Sunday, once or twice a year, or are with us this morning for the first time, we are glad you are here. I'm Wendy Metzger, the worship associate today. Our service is led by our minister, Reverend Sharon Wiley. Our worship musician this morning is Tim McKnight, and our song leader is Callie Leaf. Our sound and video engineer is Jake Diak. Our greeters are Susan Spoto and Ralph Peters. Welcome to our Sunday worship service. Welcome to those of you here in the chapel, and welcome to those of you watching live using Zoom. We welcome children in our community and here in our worship. Please talk with our Director of Family Ministries, Kathleen Swift, to learn more about our programs for children. Childcare for our youngest children is always available during services. Today is our all-church worship service when we worship together in ritual and story, moving our bodies and celebrating the joys of our diverse community. This morning's annual flower ceremony was originally created in 1923 by Unitarian minister Norbert Capek of Prague, Czechoslovakia, as a celebration of diversity. For those of us here in the chapel, I think we're good on, we don't need to move around, so I'll skip that. Also, as a reminder, please feel free to wear masks or step outside as needed for your comfort. You can hear what is happening inside while you are outside on the courtyard. We're always happy to welcome newcomers. If you're new, you can learn about our groups and activities through our weekly email update and monthly newsletter. Online guests will receive an invitation to join the mailing list after the service. In-person guests, if you haven't already, please visit the welcome table before you leave and write your name and email on the clipboard. It's the best way to stay connected with what's happening at Chalice. Now, let us take a breath together. We begin our service by lighting our chalice, the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith. The flaming chalice was first used during World War II by the Unitarian Service Committee as a symbol of life-saving refuge for people fleeing persecution in Europe. In honor of our multi-generational community, we invite everyone here with a birthday this month to come forward as you are willing and able, so we may sing a happy birthday song to you. More celebration. We know we have about 24 congregants with a birthday this month. How many of you are here? Come on up. Reverend Sharon will light our chalice while we sing. Come on up. June. Woo!
Will you please join me in the hand motions of our embodied affirmation? We are Unitarian Universalists, people of open minds, loving hearts, and helping hands. The words of our call to worship come from the Reverend Don Shea Cooley. The diversity of the human species is astounding. The fact that we can gather together for common experience is nothing short of a miracle. Today, let us celebrate some of those differences. Let us celebrate those who worship best through music, for whom the holy speaks through rhythm and harmony, pitch and meter. Let us celebrate the interpersonal worshiper who finds the sacred in relationships and community. Let us celebrate those who worship best through the visual world, for whom the divine speaks through the aesthetics of a space. Let us celebrate the verbal and linguistic worshiper, for whom words and languages, stories and poetry are sacred sources of joy and revelation. Let us celebrate those to whom the divine might be found in logical reasoning, in mathematics, and through critical thinking. Let us celebrate the intrapersonal worshiper, those who experience the holy as they listen to the still, small voice within themselves. Let us celebrate those who worship best through their bodies, those to whom the divine speaks through movement and physical action. And let us celebrate the naturalistic worshiper, for whom the sacred is found in plants and animals, mountains and valleys, deserts and forests, oceans and streams. Today, may we find a way to connect with the ultimate, each according to our own ways of understanding and experiencing the world. May we bring our whole selves to this worship service and celebrate the diversity among us. Let us worship together.
Our hymn of the month for June is May Peace Reign Over Us from the virtual hymnal. And we sing it every Sunday this month to become more familiar with it and to be more comfortable with it. So please rise and body your spirit, and we sing together. May peace, peace reign over us. Let it fill this place. May peace, peace reign over us till we're filled with grace. May it flow through the lands and the rivers. May it bring rebirth. May peace, peace reign over us, covering all the earth. Please be seated.
I'd like to invite our Director of Family Ministries, Kathleen Swift, to come forward to give us an update about our religious education programs for children and youth.
Hello. Well, we've been busy. Recent teen themes have included love made visible through words, where we talked about expressing gratitude to others and writing letters to their future selves, and those will be mailed to them in a year. And a couple of Twilight Zone episodes. Midnight Sun was an episode that sparked a conversation about climate change and the little things that we can do to make a positive impact. A Quality of Mercy was an episode where we discussed empathy and kindness. And I would say this session is encapsulated in the closing words. Your sensitivity is not a character flaw requiring correction. The fact that a stranger's sadness moves you, that injustice makes your blood rise, that beauty genuinely stops you in your tracks, is evidence that you are responding to life like it matters, like you matter, like there's something worth being here for. And last week, We had an escape room pizza party. Meanwhile, our upper elementary kids are competing in a few STEM challenges. STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Most recently, they tried to build the strongest bridge, first with index cards, and then the next week with marshmallows and toothpicks. We also had a game day with the lower elementary kids. The lower elementary kids have finished the Jet Pig curriculum. And darn it, I forgot to bring the Jet Pig in. She's dolled up with a jetpack now. Anyway, but in this curriculum, we looked at our UU values of interdependence, justice, transformation, pluralism, generosity, and equity. And all of these centered around love. As always, I'm so grateful for our dedicated RE volunteers. My sincere thanks to all of you.
Whenever we gather together, there will be those among us who are joyful with happy news, as well as those who are grieving or in distress. Our challenge at any gathering is how to honor joy and sorrow together. At this time, we invite anyone with a joy or sorrow here in the chapel to come forward and light a candle at our altar. Parents, please assist your children who would like to light a candle. Our congregants online are welcome to share joys and sorrows with each other in the chat box and to light your own candle of joy or sorrow at home. Reverend Sharon will lead us in singing.
I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow, I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow, I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops, I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops, I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain, I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. Love. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. Pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. Let's close with peace. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. As Unitarian Universalists, we celebrate diversity, find beauty in diversity, and we have covenanted to uphold the values of pluralism and interdependence. It is not always easy in a rapidly changing world to embrace all the challenges that diversity and difference bring. But we nevertheless aspire to live with openness and curiosity rather than fear and hate. This morning's service marks multiple holidays. It's Father's Day. In our community, we have fathers. We have children of all ages who will honor their fathers today. We have families without fathers. We have congregants who are not in relationship with their fathers. We have congregants whose fathers have died. It can be a complicated day, so hugs and blessings to each of you. June is Pride Month. Happy Pride. San Diego's Pride celebration is about a month from now. Juneteenth was a few days ago. Summer solstice is today. School is letting out. Our denomination's annual General Assembly concludes today. It is a busy time. We celebrate our diversity this morning first with a story in recognition of the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. The children are invited to come forward, or anyone who would like to be closer to the front. Today's story is called Summer's Magic, an Indigenous Celebration of Nature, written by Caitlin Curtis, who is Potawatomi, and illustrated by Eduardo Marticorena, who is from El Salvador. Bo is nestled in bed on a warm night when he has a dream. He is next to a lake, dancing under the bright light of Grandfather Sun, spinning and singing a song of thanks. Many of his friends are singing and dancing with him. Soon animal relatives join the dance. They all laugh and play in the water. Bo wakes up and gives thanks. Thank you, Creator. Later that morning, Bo's mom braids his hair. She tells him the 3 parts of your braid represent your body, mind, and spirit. Your braid reminds you that you are connected to Mother Earth. Summer is almost here. As the spring flowers say goodbye, Grandfather Sun shines even brighter. Bo loves being at home and spending time with his big sister, Donnie, his mom and dad, and their husky Sam. For their family, summertime is for playing games and having fun in the sun. They celebrate the coming of summer with food and Thanksgiving. As spring moves to summer, everything is awake and full of life. Outside on the deck, Bo grows plants in big pots. Sweet basil, sage, tomatoes, cucumbers, bright pink and yellow zinnias, and orange marigolds. When the sunny days stretch on and on, Grandfather Sun takes a long journey across the sky. Bo feels closer to Mother Earth when he takes care of his plant friends. As he waters them, he thinks about Grandfather Sun's journey and how hummingbirds and bees also go on a journey from their homes to get food from flowers. One day, Bo visits a river with his family. They watch people kayaking and fishing. Bo dreams of many summer adventures to come. Bo and his family give thanks to the water, and then they play for hours in the fresh river.
Bo and Donnie collect river rocks and try to catch fish with their hands. When it's time to go home, Bo notices that a group of people having a picnic throw trash from their meal into the river. And in another area, a large pile of garbage has washed up from the water. Bo knows that loving Mother Earth, Grandfather Sun, and Grandmother Moon means taking care of the water. He asks his family, "Why do people throw trash in the river?" Donnie replies, "Sometimes we forget how to care for Mother Earth. We need to keep her clean because she cares for us every day." Bo has an idea for how to take care of the water, and he can't wait to share it with his family. The first day of summer, the solstice, is finally here. While they walk Sam, Bo tells his family his grand idea. They will go back to the river to pick up trash and then go home for a summer feast. Bo knows that helping Mother Earth is the best way to celebrate the longest day of the year. At the river, Bo sees some kids playing and swimming. He feels a little nervous, but he asks them to join his family's summer celebration of picking up trash. The kids smile. "Sure, we'll help," they say. "We want to keep the river clean." Bo thanks Creator that others care about Mother Earth too. When it's time to go home, Bo looks around and thanks the water for giving people, plants, and animals life. He looks around and smiles. That evening at home, Bo's family has a big meal in the backyard. Wild rice soup, roasted salmon, and the heartberry. Bo also uses the fresh tomatoes, cucumbers, and basil from his garden to make a salad. While they're eating, some neighbors come by to say hello. Bo takes a deep breath and invites the kids into the backyard. They see his garden and say, "You grew this? Wow! Can we try some of your food?" Bo smiles and asks his new friends if they want to play. When it finally gets dark, Bo sees a light shining in the corner of his yard. A firefly is saying hello. When fireflies shine their light, it looks like magic. Bo and his friends chase the fireflies and gently fold them into their hands. Bo says hello to one and then releases them. The fireflies are on a journey to find each other, like Grandfather Sun and Grandmother Moon as they travel across Mother Earth. Bo and his friends are on a journey to share love with one another, and Mother Earth too. Bo knows that there will be more trash in the river, and that people won't always take care of Mother Earth. But Bo touches his braid and remembers that he belongs to her and to Creator. He makes a promise to always take care of Earth, to gather his friends to play and take care of her too, and to always grow a garden that will make him and others happy. Bo smiles. This is the magic of summer. So next, we celebrate our diversity this morning with one of the rituals of multi-generational community. The Unitarian Universalist Bridging Ceremony celebrates the transition of our youth from their high school experience into young adulthood. It is a time of tremendous change and stress and celebration for our young people. No matter the individual plans, everything that has been routine and familiar will be changing. So we have one young person from Chalice bridging into young adulthood this morning, Elise Alar.
The bridging ceremony, well, hold on a second. In just a second. 2 seconds. The bridging ceremony is a rite of passage that welcomes this bright and energetic person into the rewards and responsibilities of adult life. The bridge has 2 sides. Can we bring up the bridge? So the bridge has 2 sides, this side and that side. One is childhood and adolescence. The other side is a vast frontier of the unknown, full of boundless opportunities and new challenges. So now I'm going to invite Elise to come up and stand over here. We're going to call this one side of the bridge. And can I invite we have a couple of younger congregants, so maybe Kathleen can come up to stand with, help them feel comfortable getting positioned up here to be this side of the bridge, which is childhood. Come on up. Yeah, I mean you. Yeah, because she's going to leave when she crosses the bridge. She'll be, moving into a different group. So, and we, the adult members of the church community, metaphorically stand on the other side. Do a couple people want to come stand over here to welcome Elise into young adulthood? If you're younger than 95, you could come up. All right. So we stand on the other side with arms open to welcome her, our minds prepared to mentor and to learn from her, and our hearts prepared to share life together with her. And now Kathleen will come up.
It is our custom in Unitarian Universalism to welcome our babies and children into our congregations with a child dedication ceremony. And I think you did not do this, but your mom did, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, during that time, we give our infants and young children a rosebud that is tightly closed, and we remove the thorns from the stem. That bud symbolizes a life just starting to unfold and reveal itself. In that closed bud is the hope and love we have for each individual child. Removing the thorns is our way of saying we want to help our children begin their lives with as many dangers and obstacles removed as possible. So you have reached the other side of childhood, and it is fitting to use the rose again to remind you of the threshold you are about to cross. You will notice that this rose is not a tight bud, but rather a more fully opened, glorious flower, just as your life has started to reveal the awesome young person you are becoming. Also notice the stem is not stripped of its thorns, and it is definitely very thorny. All of us gathered here know that we can no longer protect you from the dangers and obstacles of adulthood.
Today we honor the youth among us, you who are stepping beyond and away and toward. Today we share in your journey and encourage your discovery. Today we welcome your energy. Congregation, say with me, we honor you. We honor you. We offer you a safe place to grow. Today we celebrate your hopes and dreams. Come live, breathe, thrive, and rejoice. Your time is now. Say with me again, we honor you. So now you're going to cross the bridge. So you guys are going to stay there. It's terrible. Today you cross a bridge. Go now and explore with wonder. We will support and nurture you. Say with me, you are the future. You are the future. Today you cross this bridge. Go now and make choices that make you happy. We will support and nurture you. Say with me, you are amazing. You are amazing.
Today cross this bridge and join me in fellowship. Let me grow, but don't let me go.
And we'll all say together, together we share a special place. Together we learn. Together we love. Together we grow. Amen and blessed be. Yay.
Please rise in body or spirit to sing together hymn number 19, The Sun That Shines, from our gray hymnal. The sun that shines across the sea, the wind that whispers in the tree, the lark that carols in the sky, the fleecy clouds are sailing by. Oh, I'm as rich can be, for all these things belong to me. The raindrops which refresh the earth, the springtime mantle of rebirth, the summer days when all things grow, the autumn mist and winter snow. Oh, I'm as rich can be, for all these things belong to me. The task well done, the fun of play, the wise who guide me on my way, the balm of sleep when each day ends, the joy of family and friends. Oh, I'm as rich can be, for all these things belong to me. Please be seated.
And now we celebrate our diversity this morning with the flower ceremony. The Unitarian Universalist flower ceremony service that we are about to celebrate originated in 1923 by Dr. Norbert Capek, founder of the modern Unitarian movement in Czechoslovakia. It is sometimes called flower communion. It is sometimes called flower celebration. On the last Sunday before the summer recess of the Unitarian Church in Prague, all the children and adults participated in this colorful ritual. When the Nazis took control of Prague in 1940, they found Dr. Capek's gospel of the inherent worth and beauty of every human to be, as Nazi court records show, too dangerous to the Reich for him to be allowed to live. Dr. Capek was sent to Dachau, where he was killed the next year during a Nazi medical experiment. This gentle man suffered a cruel death, but his message of human hope and decency lives on through his flower ceremony, which is widely celebrated among UUs today. It is a noble and meaning-filled ritual we recreate here this morning. So first, let's hear the story of Dr. Capek's creation of this ritual. This video was created a few years ago, so just keep in mind that now the ritual is over 100 years old.
Nearly 100 years ago, the Unitarian minister Norbert Capek offered his Czechoslovakian congregation a ritual to respond to their questions about how to be a community that welcomed rather than suppressed diversity. Czechoslovakia was a country formed in the aftermath of war, struggling just 5 years after the end of that war with questions of belonging and identity, trust and anxiety. Capek's ritual took the traditional bread and wine communion that his community was too heretical for and too resistant to these usual symbols and played with this ritual. He turned instead to the beauty of nature all around them and invited each of his congregants to find a flower and bring it to the church one Sunday. That each person would find the flower that was beautiful to them was a symbol of their affirmation that each of us has a piece of the truth, our unique sense of what beauty means. On their way into the church, his congregation was in turn invited, each of them, to place that flower in a vase, which symbolized their free choice to enter into community alongside all the other people that saw beauty in their own way, symbolized by their flowers placed there as well. A free church where people freely choose to walk together across their differences. Once everyone had gathered, they'd bring the vase forward. Then the minister, Capek, he would bless it. And then he'd invite everyone to choose a flower to take home with them, but just not the one that they came with. Again, this free choice affirmed each person's choice to be blessed by another and to receive with an open heart their different understandings of beauty and to feel connected rather than divided by this difference. In this moment where so many forces seek to divide people, to play on our fears of differences and our anxieties of the other, here we remember that we freely choose to walk together and to be blessed by the differences between us and to see these differences as beauty.
Please rise in body or spirit to sing with us, Bring a Flower. Bring a flower, take a flower, there are flowers here for all, full of beauty for our senses, round and narrow, large and small. Share your blessings, lean on others, help your neighbor, then receive. Feed the hungry, tend the hurting, we'll be with you when you grieve. As we labor, as we wonder, as we heed the justice call, bring a flower, take a flower, there are flowers here for all. Please be seated.
Now we will share in the flower ceremony. Those of us here in the chapel are invited to approach the altar reverently, with a sense of how important it is for each of us to address our world and one another with gentleness, justice, and love. I ask that you select a flower different from the one you brought that particularly appeals to you. And as you take your chosen flower, noting its particular shape and beauty, please remember to handle it carefully. It is a gift that someone else has brought you. It represents that person's unique humanity and therefore deserves your kindest touch. If you did not bring a flower, it is okay. We have plenty. So it's a miracle. It happens that way every year. We hope our congregants online will enjoy being part of the ritual through watching us in the chapel. So let us share in this Unitarian Universalist ritual of oneness and love. You are invited forward.
You may remain seated while we sing the second verse of Bring a Flower one more time. Share your blessings, lean on others, help your neighbor, then receive. Feed the hungry, tend the hurting, we'll be with you when you grieve.
The Sunday offering is an expression of the generosity that makes our congregational life possible. The Buddha said that no true spiritual life is possible without a generous heart. Generosity allies itself with an inner feeling of abundance, the feeling that we have enough to share. We encourage you to text your donation to Chalice. If you haven't texted a donation before, once you text the amount, you'll get a reply with a link to enter your card information. If your Sunday donation is meant to be part of your pledge payment, please be sure to indicate pledge after the dollar amount. The phone number for text donations and an example is shown on the screen. If you prefer to make an in-person donation of cash or check, there are envelopes and a donation box to the left of the Chalice double doors. You can leave those donations after the service. Please join in affirming the spirit of generosity that guides our communal life. We give to the work of Chalice Congregation. Our work weaves the fabric of love called community. To this end, we dedicate ourselves and this our offering. Please give generously.
Please join me in Dr. Capek's flower ceremony prayer. And its old-fashioned language. In the name of Providence, which implants in the seed the future of the tree, and in the hearts of men and women, the longing for people living in human love. In the name of the highest, in whom we move and who makes parents and siblings what they are. In the name of sages and great religious leaders who sacrifice their lives to hasten the coming of peace and justice. Let us renew our resolution sincerely to be real brothers and sisters, regardless of any kind of bar which estranges one from another. In this holy resolution, may we be strengthened. knowing that we are God's family, that one Spirit, the Spirit of love, unites us. And may we endeavor for a more perfect and more joyful life. Amen.
Lots of singing this morning. Please join me in singing Rooted in Fertile Ground from our virtual hymnal. Please rise and body your spirit. We are rooted in fertile ground. We are rooted in fertile ground. As we work and dream, where love abounds. We are rooted in fertile ground. We are building a better day. We are building a better day. As we work and dream, we are on our way. We are building a better day. May compassion be our guide as we offer up our lives in the service of justice, peace, and love. May our faith and hope abide. We're creating a world of love. We're creating a world of love, where each living soul always has enough. We're creating a world of love. We are warning the ones in pain. We are healing the ones in pain. We are changing lives as we start again. We are healing the ones in pain. May compassion be our guide as we offer up our lives in the service of justice, peace, and love. May our faith and love abide. We are rooted in fertile ground. We are rooted in fertile ground. And our roots go deep and our love abounds. We are rooted in fertile ground. Please be seated.
Our closing words come from Jean M. Rickard. We have a calling in this world. We are called to honor diversity, to respect differences with dignity, and to challenge those who would forbid it. We are people of a wide path. Let us be wide in affection and go our way in peace. Love and blessings to each of you. You are invited to close our time together by singing the well. After our closing hymn, please return to your seats for an announcement.
We drink from the well together, cool, cool water that quenches my thirst, a thirst for justice, thirst for joy, a thirst for a love that we're all a part of. We drink from the well. We drink from the well together. Hand in hand we are standing as one, standing for justice, drink from the well, stand hand in hand, we drink from the well, dancing for joy, I feel my heart swell. We drink from the well.
From the Social Justice Team. The next meeting of the Chalice Social Justice Team is scheduled for Sunday, June 28 at noon in the Hub Rainbow Room. Our guest speaker will be Yusuf Miller, a good friend of Chalice who works as a social justice advocate. His past portfolio includes police reform, breast cancer awareness, founder of Mosques Against Trafficking, and environmental equity. He is a powerful local voice for social justice. You won't want to miss his talk. We'll also update our current social justice team projects. Next Sunday, June 28th. Our social hour will begin in a few minutes online at this same Zoom link and in person on our courtyard. Those of you here in person might want to bring your refreshments into the green room and have a visit with our online congregants. Reverend Sharon and I look forward to greeting you at the chapel doors to hear how the service was meaningful to you. Go in peace.